3, 2, 1. Hello, YouTube, and anyone else who is watching. Forgive me if I'm talking rather loud, but the game is going to be rather loud. So until I can edit the sound, I'm going to have to talk a little loud. But anyway, welcome. If you haven't figured it out already, we're going to be playing Amnesia. Now, I remember playing this back in high school, but of course I was playing on my Mac, so the experience wasn't that fantastic. That, and I wasn't wearing headphones, so I wasn't fully immersed. I was just playing it for giggles, as I would say. But anyway, profile, enter your name. And caps lock is on, evidently. Yes. Great. Select. Okay, so I'm going to be back real quick after changing this settings. Okay, and now I'm back. So, we're going to start a new game because I have yet to get into any of the custom stories, but this one's going to be a lot longer than any of my Kerbal Space Program series. The videos themselves are going to be longer, or at least I'm going to hope that they're longer. So, without further ado, let's get started. Clickety click. Start your game. Yes, click. Now forgive me if you hear any
Don't
drinking
forget,
sound.
some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Well, it seems like we're off to a good start. You must be drunk. Moment when you wake up with a hangover. No. Yeah, me neither. Okay. Adjust some things on my desk so they're out of the way. Like said phone. Anyway. Hopefully in the future I can get Memento has been added to your journal. That for quick access to mementos, press N to make sure you check these whenever you get stuck. Follow the liquid trail and find its source. Okay. Liquid trail. I'm assuming it's going to be either the purple stuff or those leaves. Ooh. That's blocked off. What's this? Tinderbox. That will be useful. happening? Something's happening. It was you. It was you. You did this. You did this all along. All along. Ah. Can you open that door? That'd be a no. That'd be a negative, Captain. We cannot do that. I don't want to know. Just grab all the tinker boxes we can for now. I'm not going in there. It's closed for a reason. This isn't so bad. What else am I supposed to do here? Lovely paintings. Oh, please, no jump scares. Please don't. No. Nope, 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 nope. I am not ready for this. Get a hold of yourself. Oh, I see you there. I don't want to know what you're doing. I have a bad feeling about this room. I have a very, very bad feeling about this room. Ooh, here we go. Ooh. The other children cheered him on, his name voiced in a steady rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I really doing this? The young boy thought, and struck his victim with a rock. Violent. Hello? Officer and Carrier, sir. That makes up for the, ooh. Yeah, can we just, how about no? Just nope, 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 nope. Nope. None of that. None of that. Come on, grab the door, shut it. None of that. Just keep following the trail. I picked up the lantern. When filled with oil, it can be turned on by pressing F or double-clicking on it in the inventory tab. Nothing's there. The reason why I'm looking around so much is because I want to see if there's any tinder boxes. That just has to be a force to reckon with if that's a tinder box. To burn a book. Burns a book. I don't think it's burning, but you know, worth a try, right? Achievement unlocked. We found the source. Ooh. We made progress. Picked up oil.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Your former self, Daniel. Thanks, Daniel. Thanks. It would be nice to know inventory. I'm assuming just go ahead and push buttons until something happens. J's journal. M. J. Do I get to inventory? Or is that, like... Ah, it's tab. Much oil? I don't have much oil. Need to conserve that. Slight headache. All is good. Okay. Well, good to know. Good to know. Oh, cockroaches. Entrance hall. At least we're making progress. He fell to the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first kick. To run, hold down left shift while moving.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
I'm going to take a hint. We're supposed to go down there. But before that, I'm going to go look around. See if we can find more tinderboxes. Because knowing me, we're going to need them. Ooh. Okay, not there. Oil. Oil, come on, stick. Yes. And tinderbox. Where'd my crosshairs go? Okay, we're not going to go there first. We're going to, yeah, let's go up here. Won't budge. No do. Oh. What is that? Tough and plain. Can't be torn by hands or tools. Okay. So, looks like we're going to have to go down here. I'm not going down the stairs though. Laboratory. The door slammed shut behind him, and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square, another lone soul in London. It seemed appropriate somehow. It's dark. It's really dark. Just going to grab this lantern oil and, yeah, be on my way. see you there. Aha.
What is this place?
You have the same question I have, Daniel. Ooh, hello there.
There should be more coop rats. Let me see. And one part aquafortis.
This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lacked the potency I need, but since I am close, calamine and opiment are a given, and the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis, and hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acidic and proves impractical to put any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violent to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to a predicament. Okay. What is that? One day I will return. If I wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. So long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I am better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. Is it just going to do it again? Yeah. It just does it again. Ooh. What are you hiding in there? There's obviously someone up there. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can to move them to the wine cellar. Great. my journal and see what we need. No diaries are available. Mementos. Chemical ingredients have been moved from the laboratory to the wine cellar. Evidence in the library has revealed that combining 4 chemicals can create a powerful acid. Some sort of organic tissue. Okay, so we get the ingredients, use the acid on the organic tissue to get to the refinery. Salavaneria. Oh, this is the wine cellar. I didn't want to go. It's locked. It will not open without a key. Good. Find the key for the wine cellar. Good. Where haven't I been? That's locked. Oh, it's locked. Oh, great. This is also blocked off. You were hiding. Almost didn't see you there. Caught you out of the corner of my eye. Times. Traveling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with neglect of family. That ain't good.
May 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
And the British Museum. Not bugging you in any way. Get it? Bug you? Because it's a cockroach. I'm not going to make any comment. Since this is where things go south. I don't like that buzzing and humming though. Come on. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's there. It's rather irritating. Ooh, I hear something. this one bit. That's too empty for my liking. Way too empty. I don't want to know where that is. Afraid. Hello? Just what we needed. Okay, that should be sufficient.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wards. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Considering a lot of it has already collapsed. Okay.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
I was trapped, but you're still here, so that's good. I'm glad you're with us. Tinderboxes do we have? We have 7 tinderboxes and plenty of lantern. I should definitely check the time and see where we're at. You know what? Find a new way out of this area. Great. Fragile but not breakable by hand.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
I'm not going to read all of that because you have to be swift. Swift. It's locked. Okay. I feel accomplished. That was good. And yes, Daniel, it is a bit excessive. But nothing in this world is easy. Oh, I'd let you guys read that. If you want, you can pause the video. I'm not going to read it. Unless you guys want me to go read it. Oh. That didn't sound good. That didn't sound good whatsoever. The door is open now. Nothing there. Okay then. Oh. Oh, nope. Oh, great.
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Cool story, bro. No, really, that's awesome. Budge. I have a bad feeling about this. We're already here. That's all collapsed in. Okay. So, we're going to get back into the main area, and then that's going to be at the end of this episode, because I feel that it's, yeah, gone on rather long. Entrance all. Oh. Ouch. Huh. That's gotta hurt. Okay, so we did it. We got the cellar key. We found the key for the wine cellar, and then we're gonna go get the laboratory wine equipment, chemicals for those, and then yeah, that's going to be it. And without further ado, I will have to say thank you for watching. If you liked it, push that like button. If you want to see more, go ahead and ring that bell so you get notifications about further and future episodes. And as always, don't forget to subscribe, and thank you for watching.